That's some body positive bullshit.
Yeah.
He's obese.
I bet he's not if he's 922. Wow. When he was 3 years old, he weighed 408 pounds.
408 kilograms.
Oh my God. 900 pounds. 408 kilograms. Oh my God. And now it weighs, oh my God. Valley of the Kings Animal Sanctuary in Wisconsin had a male liger named Nook who weighed over 1,213 pounds. Oh my God. So lion and tiger in captivity are under 1,100 pounds. Like, what is, how big does a Siberian tiger get? What's the largest Siberian tiger?
See, that I would say 900 pounds. I feel like that upper limit is 900 pounds, and I have from nose to tail about 12 feet. Those are my guesses.
Such a big animal, the Siberian. 11 feet long.
Yeah, that book,
my
The Tiger, is one of the best books in the world.
It's 10 foot, 11 inches long from nose to tail, weighed 932 pounds.
Look at that face.
Bro, they're so beautiful, too. That's what's crazy, that it's a cat that lives in the snow. Like, you think of tigers, you think of India. You think of the jungle. Yeah, you don't think of a cat that lives in Siberia.
Yep.
And it's the biggest one.
And messes up the bears.
Oh,
and
good
controls the wolf populations.
Good Lord. Good
That
Lord.
paw. That paw.
Oh, my God. Yeah. And just, it's crazy that it's such a gorgeous thing that's killing you. Like, when you see them, it's probably part of the trick. Like, you're, like, hypnotized by how beautiful it is. Like, what? Yeah. Look at this thing.
Would you ever see in Life in Color, they show you the spectrum that deer see in? They don't see orange.
Right.
Because that was my question growing up as a kid. I was like, why? Like, why would, if you want to blend in, why the hell would you be orange and white and black? It seems like that's like the most, it's like having a neon sign.
Well, it's because the most dangerous thing in the forest is people. Especially people with guns.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying before that is when
that's why they did it. They do it so that you don't get shot by hunters. That's the whole reason why you have orange on.
Sure, but I'm saying it stands out. But I'm saying, so my question was, why would a tiger? Because deer see orange as just more green.
Because tigers live in the grass, and there's a lot of shadows and stripes.
Yeah, they show you.
They can move around.
They show you deer vision, and they literally don't register that color orange. So it just looks like more green shit. And a tiger vanishes. It's such a cool clip. It's on one of those, like David Attenborough.
Also why zebras have those funky stripes. I think it fucks with them.
Yeah, it confuses
I think
predators.
all those lines fuck with them. Because they're not seeing things like we're seeing this cup, we're seeing, your phone, seeing writing. I don't think they see like that. They reckon, like, it's a lot of it is edge detection and motion. Yeah. Like, I was just elk hunting, and I got a video on my Instagram. So, see how they, like, blend in?
Yep.
So they would not see all that stuff. They would just see what looks like branches.
Yeah, like squint and look at that image. And it's easy to see it for us. It's very difficult to see it for them.
And if they're in the jungle, densely foliated jungle, and there's all these trees and shit, they would just blend right the fuck in and just lay in wait for something that's slower than them.
But I was thinking when you're saying about the Bondo ape, one of the things that we're doing now is we're using Starlink to deploy camera traps in areas, because you just take a Starlink, put it up in the top of a tree. We have a guy on my team, Stefan, he figured this out. We take a Starlink, you put it up in the top of a tree so it has access. Someone's got to climb the tree.
You put a solar panel.
You got to have Starlink and a solar panel, and just like a little box to run everything. And then you can deploy remote camera traps around. And so we're getting now, we haven't published this yet, but we're getting live feed from parts of the Amazon where there's no people. So
and with the Starlink, you can send it back to you with Wi-Fi, so you don't have to get the cards.
Dude, we get updates on our phones.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
So if we did this in Bondo ape territory,
you'd probably find them.
Yeah.
But you probably get fucked up getting in there and putting that stuff up there. That's the problem. It's humans.
Me and Lex could do it.
The problem is the humans. I mean, it's essentially run by
a war zone.
It's a war zone run by warlords. And then if you go into the Congo, you have the cobalt mines. You have all these things that are run by China. There's all the slave labor operations that are going out there. And it's just the whole area. My friend Justin, he runs this charity, Fight for the Forgotten. He goes to the Congo and he builds wells. And, we've had him on a few times to talk about his experiences over there. But getting to these people to try to build wells for them is fucking just fraught with peril. You're dealing with just gunfights break out, people get robbed, people get pulled over, and guns held to their head, everything gets stolen from them.
It's like Blood Diamond.
Yes, just lawlessness run by warlords. different towns you go into are run by different people. You have to have translators. Sometimes translators like, this is not good, this is not good. You're like, oh fuck. And you're just over there trying to help people.
Jesus.
And so if you're going to study these chimpanzees, like, this ain't
No,
this ain't like the fucking Pacific Northwest, just going to the woods and like, oh, there's a deer. No, you're dealing with humans, dangerous humans who are desperate and who have lived their whole life in these conditions.
When you go elk hunting, how long do you spend? Like, how long is an elk hunt for you?
I give myself a week. I always have a week. But, a lot of guys who have more time, they'll do 10 days. It depends on what kind of hunting you're doing. I'm doing it in places where it's private access. So it's not, if you have public land, you're going to get a lot of hunters on that land, especially if there's elk. And it pushes the elk deeper and deeper into the forest. And if you want to really find them, a lot of these guys, they'll put like my friend Aaron Snyder, he'll put a backpack on, he'll go 2 weeks, and they'll go, 26, 30 miles in, and that's where the elk are. And so not only that, you have to pack them out.
Oh, yeah.
So if you kill an elk 30 miles in, and it's 30 miles as the crow flies. Yeah. It's
30 miles of terrain.
You're going up and down, thousands of feet of elevation, and it takes them days to get the animal out.
And I've seen the videos of that guy. You had this guy on. He's awesome. Donnie Vincent.
Yes,
I've seen. He does a very good job of documenting his elk hunts, and he's always got the backpack with the antlers on.
Yep.
And
you have to have a fucking strong back, man. And trekking poles are a must. And, you're carrying something on your back that's almost what you weigh. You got a person on your back, and you're trying to go 30 miles.
Elevation.
And that's only one trip.
Yeah.
You're done. You drop it off. You have to get it on ice or do something depending on what the temperature is outside. But you have to preserve the meat. You have to put it somewhere, usually in a cooler. You lock it down. Whatever you do, you quarter it out, bone it out, and then you're going back. So you're going 30 miles for load number 2. And if you're solo, there's a lot of guys that solo elk hunt. You might have to go in 4 times to get all the meat out because you physically can't carry it all 30 miles up and down the mountains without risk of like dying.
No, how much is an elk? I mean, elk is gigantic.
Hundreds of pounds of meat. So I could tell you exactly because we shot these elk in Utah and then we brought them to this meat processing place that makes you sausages and all kinds of cool shit. And they weigh it. So they weigh your meat. It was 400 pounds of meat.
Of harvested meat. That's not
there's bones.
Or guts
no, there's still bones in the quarters, but the bones aren't that much weight. Let's say the bones are 100 pounds. And I don't think they are, but let's say they are. Yeah, I don't think they are. Because it's just a couple leg bones. It's quartered, so it's basically the femurs